What's up, everybody? Ty Bartell in with another edition of Player Profile. This time I am joined by Katie Schroeder from the West Branch girls soccer team. Joining me today. Katie, how we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well, and I mean, you're doing pretty well as well on the soccer field. I know you've had a lot of recent success, an assist, a goal scored recently too, a lot of things. We'll talk about that. We'll get into that a little bit. Talking though about soccer and just your journey within the sport. I always like to kind of get a foundational point where we started with the sport. What's some of the earliest memories? When do you first remember getting involved with the sport of soccer?
I started when I was like around 4. All the girls like I'm playing with now, I started playing when I was like really really little. So I kind of like grew up with all them. So it's kind of nice to have like our little group back together when we're playing high school. Um, but I've been playing since I was like really little.
What kind of keeps you coming back to it every single season? What draws you to the sport?
Um, I think just the environment. I love feeling supported. I love my team. I think I just love the sport in general. Kind of when you step on the soccer field, you forget about everything. It's just like I don't know. It's kind of like a stress reliever almost.
Throughout your soccer career, you've played multiple positions. When you talk about playing different positions, how do you kind of adapt your mindset to switching roles on the field?
Um, I don't. I'm not really sure. When I switch roles, I kind of when I go on attacking, I'm more in an attacking mode. Like I feel like I have to get to that goal, but when I get into a defensive position, I feel like I have to protect my goal. So I'm trying to like almost like when I'm defensive, keep them from the goal. When I'm attacking, go towards the goal and try and score one.
When you talk about playing these different positions too, what are your kind of personal strengths that you lean on the soccer field that you feel like you play to, you could find success against opponents?
Um, my speed. That's why I like winger. I feel like I'm pretty decently fast sometimes. I feel like I do take good shots. It can improve, but definitely take good shots. So whenever I'm on the winger, I definitely feel more confident and comfortable in that position, along with striker and attacking mid.
When you talk about having the both offensive and defensive responsibilities, what do you kind of find most challenging about trying to balance both of those?
Whenever I'm attacking, I feel like I have to get back so fast because then I'm like, oh no, they're getting to my goal, and then I'm like, oh wait, I'm an attacker, I need to stay up and score a goal. Or then whenever like I'm in defense, I feel like I need to get up the field so much, but like really, I really don't have to, but I still want to get into the attack a little bit.
As you're continuing to grow, you're becoming a better player. You're starting to mature too with the team as a leader. You also got some recognition too as an honorable mention, I believe, last year with all district too. Talk to me about how that felt too as a younger player too, getting those looks too and getting that recognition.
It definitely gave me some confidence because as a freshman, it was kind of like hard because like halfway through the season, I started playing more varsity. Then whenever it came to my sophomore year and I started getting like those awards, it kind of like I was like, oh wait, I'm kind of good. Like I feel like it just gave me more confidence. Like I kind of started believing in myself more.
What's kind of the difference in your confidence level now compared to when you started this in freshman year as you came on with the team this year and you started taking on more of that leadership role?
Freshman year, I was kind of like I kind of got down on myself because I knew I was a good player, but I knew I still wasn't up to like everyone on varsity, like the starter standards. And I'm like, how do I work to get there? But like now, I feel like I'm still trying to improve, but I feel like I need to be a big like role model or leader for like all the younger freshmen and those just coming up.
So when we talk about your recent matches, I want to mention an assist, I believe, against JFK. You had a goal against Minerva too. You've kind of been on a tear in these recent matches too. Talk to me about just the success you've been able to find on the field lately, and what kind of confidence you've been playing with as of recent.
Um, those successes, I feel like as it's like more of like a team effort. Like I wouldn't have been able to get that goal if we didn't put pressure on the ball and the girl got a handball in the box. If I didn't get played that ball beforehand, and I wouldn't have been able to make that assist. So I feel like it's more of a team. It's like a big team effort, but it's a good feeling whenever you find that assist and then you get that goal. And then whenever I scored that goal, I felt really good, and it kind of gave me a lot of confidence in myself, and it just builds my confidence more as I see those successes.
So for all the other soccer players in the area, they might want to know this next bit of information. What's the game day routine, then match day routine for Katie Schroeder? What's your kind of go to? You have any kind of superstitions? What's the warm ups looking like? What's a match day look like for you?
People are gonna call me crazy for this, but my left and right socks I switch. Left has to be on the right, and right has to be on the left. Um, Game day, we like our playlist is awesome. Like I just feel like we try and get hype. We just try to set us in a good mood. We just get locked in and focused, and we just want to go into that game with a strong intensity and just win.
All right, well, we'll talk about maybe a little bit of the playlist, but we gotta rewind this and talk about this sock thing. When did this sock thing started too? And are you talking about like you'll wear them the right way for a certain amount and then switch them, or you switch them beforehand? And I didn't even know there was a difference between a left and a right sock. That's a thing.
Um, Freshman year, I put my socks on backwards against Alliance, and I scored that goal freshman year. And from then on, I just kept switching them left and right because it kind of like I don't know, it just made me feel like I was gonna play good that game. It sounds weird, but
No, I just want to know when we start seeing all these other players with backward socks too, who started the trend too, and I know the source now for sure. You talked about that moment in freshman year too. I'm sure there's a lot of great moments that you remember from your career. What are some of the ones that really stand out to you that you feel like you're going to hold near and dear for years to come?
definitely the support from the seniors my freshman year. When I scored that goal against Alliance, Chloe Dennison, she was the first one to run up to me, and like I don't know, it just made me feel really good. That helped build my confidence a lot as well. I don't know. I feel like our team is so close knit. I feel like there's a whole bunch of great memories I have. Like our team sleepovers are awesome. We love those. Just a whole bunch of team bonding exercises. Those are just like the best memories and fun practices.
You talk a lot about those seniors from your freshman year, and much like your socks are on opposite feet, now that the shoe's on the opposite foot now and that you're an upperclassman, what does it feel like that you now have the underclassmen that are kind of looking up to you guys and searching for advice and searching for acceptance?
Yeah, it was definitely big shoes to fill because those seniors they made me feel welcome. So I want to try and make sure those freshmen feel welcome. Make sure they have a support system. I want to be there for them. I want to set an example, a good example. Um, Make sure they like I don't know, kind of follow like our team rules. Make sure they're up trying to get to our standard. They're all doing really well. All our freshmen. Yeah. I just feel like being a good team leader almost. I just want to be there for them and make sure they know that I'm there for them if they need me.
That's awesome too. And you talk about putting in the work, and you've also put in the work in the classroom. I like your GPA. You're sitting at a GPA over in the mid threes as well. Talk about just the challenges of balancing the academic side as well as the athletic side and how you're able to maintain success in both.
So I do soccer all year round. I do club soccer whenever I'm not in fall high school soccer. And then during club soccer, I'm also doing track in the spring, I'm pretty sure. Um, it it can be difficult, but it's definitely worth it because I feel like it gives me some responsibility. I feel like it kind of pushes me, it kind of helps me know my limits. But I definitely want to keep focusing on my studies because as long as I focus on them, um, I feel like I'd be really successful in the future.
I agree with you on that. And you talk about some advice that you would give to. I talked about your relationship with these freshmen, but I also like to ask some of these upperclassmen and just all of these high schoolers really the advice they would give to the middle schoolers and the young ones that I know are watching from these communities that look up to you guys like you guys are the hottest thing since sliced bread, right? So when you talk about some advice you probably give to some of these younger soccer players that look up to you guys, what's some advice you would give to them for them to see maybe the success you're seeing? And what were some of the big things for you when you were younger that maybe you worked on that helped you become successful like you are?
Always put in your work. At home, if you have like a brick wall, do some passing against it. Work on your juggling. Just like anything outside of like practice that you can find enjoyable. Like look up some different exercises you can do by yourself. But don't give up. Keep putting in the work because you'll get there. Um, don't look down on yourself. People make mistakes. It goes on. You have to make mistakes to be able to learn from them. Definitely.
I like that you want to leave that standard for the future athletes too, and it's not just about the skill set, but it's about being a good person too. And what do you think some of the biggest things you've grown as character wise as a person are since you started high school to now?
Freshman year, I feel like I got down on myself a lot, but I definitely feel like I got more positive, and I want to be more positive for my team. Um, my skills have gotten better, but like as a person, I've definitely become more positive, and I feel like I'm more approachable to talk to. Um, yeah, I just like being a leader, and I feel like I have grown a lot as a soccer player and as a person.
You mentioned club soccer too, and I know that always brings about some tough competition. Talk to me about how much growth you saw in yourself as a player since playing club soccer too, and how much that helped you become more effective in high school.
Club soccer has definitely prepared me a lot. You play against a whole bunch of different levels. When I was younger, I played through a couple of clubs that didn't really stick around. So I finally found Canton Akron United Force. I play on the 2008 ECNL team. Um, that that's an awesome team. Like I love that group. They all push me to be the best of my abilities. Like if I know that I'm not doing something correctly, and the coach knows, the coach is going to tell me. They coach me through it. I definitely have made a lot of growth through club sports. It has definitely helped me a lot.
All right, Katie, before we let you go, I always like to go through a little bit of a rapid fire set of questions for our student athletes. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, post game meal, what you going to?
Um, Salads. I like salads. I like chicken salads or a pepperoni roll from our school concession stand.
All right, all right. What's the go-to warm-up drill before a match?
Warm up drill. We do FIFA, and then we used to do FIFA, but now we're doing like running out. We kind of just do whatever our coach tells us. We go through a line, go run, sprint, open the gate, close the gate, just a whole bunch of different stretches and pickups.
Who's your favorite professional soccer player?
Um, Messi or Alex Morgan.
Okay. Okay. Who's faster or what's faster, your sprint or your thought process on the field?
My sprint.
Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that. What is the team warm up song? Do you guys have like one that's like dedicated for the team this year?
We like Breaking Dishes by Rihanna, or we like Sweet Child of Mine.
Okay. Okay. Who's the hardest opponent you've ever had to face?
Canfield.
Okay. Yeah, that's always I feel like that's always a rivalry, West Branch and Canfield, no doubt. Who's the teammate in your soccer career that's helped push you to become a better player?
Ellie Tucker, Allie Brammer, both of them.
What is your preferred soccer cleat or training footwear?
Either Nike or Adidas.
Okay. What's the best team bonding activity?
Sorry, what was that again? You cut out. I'm sorry.
What's your favorite team bonding activity that you get to do with your teammates?
Our team sleepovers, those are so fun. In the summer, we get to go swimming or go to the lake on jet skis and stuff. It's fun.
Soccer IQ or speed? What do you think matters more on the field?
Soccer IQ.
Favorite moment so far this season?
Ooh, this season? Oh my gosh, I don't know. They're all so, I don't know. I love them all.
That could be
Um,
an answer if you want. If you want to
love
just,
them all.
I'll accept it. I'll accept it. Early wake up or a night owl for games? Do you like the ones in the afternoons or do you like the evenings?
I like I like the night games, 7 p.m. games under the lights. They hit different.
Okay, I agree. There's something about the evenings as well. Do you like what's the for you if you could like design your own look for a West Branch uni, any kind of look, any kind of color scheme you want, what would that kind of look be?
I stick to our green and white. Um, I kind of like our jerseys now, so I keep it somewhere like close to where our jerseys now. Um, Maybe a little bit looser fitting, but I think I like them like how they are now.
Keep them the way they are. Hey, that's not a bad answer either. All right, before I let you go, Katie, I always got to give you the chance to just shout out the people, the support system that's been there for you. Give some love to the people that have been there loving you along the way.
My sisters, my family, my mom, my dad, just like my entire family, all the coaches, my personal trainers, my teammates that keep me going, and I don't know. I just appreciate them all.
Well, we appreciate you, Katie, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come on and talk a little bit of soccer, talk a little bit about your high school career so far with us. We're wishing you the best of luck, but you don't really need it on that soccer field as of late. You've been on a tear. But best of luck anyway going forward, Katie, and we'll be talking to you again real soon.
Thank you.